Today I'm doing just a quick little video. I laid some sod down in the yard today, and in doing so, I'm gonna need to use these sprinklers. There's a sprinkler head right here, right there, and it sprays the hives right there, and then it comes this way, it sprays that hive. So what I did is I got these little pieces of fence that used to cover up my pool pump, and I've placed them in front of the hive. Well, you might have heard this before or seen somebody talking about it, but when you place something in front of the hive entrance where the bees are normally, used to traveling, they get kind of confused. You could stand in front of your hive and then turn around about 30 seconds later and there'll be a pile of bees behind you. In this case, I don't know if you can see them, but let me try to get in some good light. You might be able to see some bees flying above, but there's a whole bunch of them backed up behind that little fence piece. So they'll spend some time back there until it either gets out of the way or they realize that, oh, wait a minute, maybe I can go around this thing. I guess they obviously have no idea what it is. Maybe it could have fallen out of the tree, but think about it. In nature, if they're inside a tree and something were to shift, a branch falls, starts hanging down beneath their hive, they're gonna find their way home. It's just a matter of time. But right now, I just wanted to show you this. They're all bunching up behind it. It doesn't take them very long to figure it out. They do a couple circles out there and then they'll make their way around it. But it's also pretty cool right now, if you can see it, the way the sun's hitting the bees as they take off out of the hive this morning. I think it's about 8 o'clock, 8:30, but there's tons of traffic right now. I guess there's still some nectar to be collected out there. It's late June right now, North Florida. Of course, the Navy decides to fly over when I'm filming. But anyway, just wanted to show you this. I got another one over here. They aren't bunching up behind this one so much. There's one over there trying to figure it out. But the one where I have two sections, there's a lot more bunched up back there. They'll figure it out and continue on their path. The birds haven't quite figured it out, what this substance is on the ground that's covering their forage. I guess they'll figure it out soon enough. I can tell you this though, they do like eating the young shoots of the St. Augustine grass. Look at that, look at Crystal going to town. So I'm gonna have to do something about keeping them out of here if I want this stuff to grow good. Look at her go, she's just tearing it up. All right, I'll leave you with that. We'll go get another glimpse of the hives, see how they're doing. Oh yeah, by the way, I guess I probably should have said this, and I didn't film a video of it because I was just in such a hurry to get it done. But I've added, all my hives are double deeps now, no queen excluders. I'm in the process of building out some comb, trying to get my population inside the hive up enough to where I can make some splits. Recently met someone who's going to allow me to keep some hives on his property, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So probably end of the summertime, like right on the break between going into fall, I'll probably take some of these hives over to his house, make some splits, maybe rear some queens, make some splits. And then my plan is to go into orange blossom with at least 20 hives this year. So we'll see how it goes. But right now, as you can see, I've got some good population, a lot of bees. Let me see how the back hives are doing. I don't usually get a view of those in these videos. Good number of bees on the back side as well. That hive, if you can see, it's doing pretty good. But right now I'm feeding sugar water, probably about let's say, it's a little more water than a 1-to-1 mixture. I'm not scientific about it, I just mix it up, but I try to put a little more water than 1-to-1. There's still some nectar out there for them to collect. They don't necessarily need it. This one was filled up. It's very full. I can knock on it and feel it. This one was filled up about a week ago and they still haven't taken it down. It looks like it's about half full. I can see the next one, the line, it's a little above half full. So they're barely sipping on that. I've added some pollen patties when I made my, when I added my double deeps on all of them. And I noticed a lot of them, they had totally devoured the pollen patties that I put in there earlier, like a couple weeks before that. So they're eating my pollen patties up. I assume it's doing them good. Populations are growing, and we're going into the heat of the summer, so I think things might slow down a little bit. We're going to continue to give them what they need. Looking for, like I said, 20 to 25 colonies going into orange blossom. So I'll leave you at that. Jim Wellman, I think it's June, May. I don't know what day it is anymore. June 28th, 29th, something like that, 2021. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you need any honey, by the way. Started to sell my honey, sweetiebeehoney.com. Link in the description down below. I've got orange blossom, I've got Tupelo, the most pure orange blossom you'll ever put you'll ever taste, you'll ever put in your mouth. I can assure you that. I only put my supers on when the buds are about to pop, and I pull them off right when the buds are almost done falling off the trees. So it is virtually unadulterated orange blossom honey, and the only way you can find that out is by putting some in your mouth, taking a look at it. The color says it all. Go to the store, you'll see orange blossom honey. A lot of it's brown. That's mixed with something, who knows what it is. I actually sent some off to a laboratory at Texas A&M to have it tested. Said orange blossom honey. They sell it at Publix, and it came back as 13% citrus. Now that's the pollen content, and I know that that doesn't necessarily mean 100%. That's all that, you know, that it's 13% orange blossom honey. However, that's a pretty good indicator that they are not selling you what they say they're selling you. So anyway, sweetiebeehoney.com if you want some of my delicious orange blossom honey, my Tupelo. I take it up there in the panhandle, drop it off when it's, you know, buds are about to pop, pull it off when the buds fall off, and it's pretty pure and clear, as you can see. You'll know what you're looking at. If you know anything about Tupelo, once you smell it, you can tell that it's the real deal. But then we got a Wildflower. Also, what I did this year, Wildflowers are darker, great in coffee, but what I did this year is I collected some Tupelo comb honey, and I really thought people were going to go wild over that because of how much interest I got in comb honey recently. But I've only sold a little bit of that comb honey, which I'm really surprised. However, I've got some rave reviews about it because it's just, I mean, it's Tupelo comb honey. You never see it anywhere, but I've got it. So let me know if you need any of that. sweetiebeehoney.com. Thanks for watching. Jim Wellman, June 29th, 2021. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.